It's your boy DJ Djyoungin, and I'm back with another video. And today, we are going to do the Nightmare on Elm Street ranking. I am going to be ranking every Nightmare on Elm Street movie to best to worst. So let's get it. Now, I watched every Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I even got the whole DVD box set collection. I got so many DVDs in my room, but I got the DVD box set collection. And we finna get this list started. And Nightmare on Elm Street 1 is going in the classic tier. There's reason why it's going in the classic tier. It's scary. It's a classic. My favorite scene from this movie is the scene where he scares Tina and Nancy's boyfriend getting killed. Those are the scariest scenes of the original. And it's a classic, and it has to go in that list. Like, it has to be in that list. Nightmare on Elm Street 2 can also go in classic. For me, I enjoy this movie, and it has another one of my favorite scenes. And it's when Freddy Krueger jumps out the glass. It was like this glass window, and these kids was having like a party outside while their parents were asleep, and he was just filled with rage, and he jumped out of the glass window, and it broke, and he was killing all of the teens. That scene was sick. One of my favorite scenes of Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 can also go in good. Mainly due because Nightmare on Elm Street 3 has another classic scene. One of my favorite scenes from Nightmare on Elm Street 3 would have to be when Freddy came out of the TV. He had these antennas, and he came out of the TV, right? And he said this sick line, and it's one of my favorite scenes, and it's awesome. Y'all should go watch the Nightmare on Elm Street movies and check them out. So, Nightmare on Elm Street 3 can go in classic. All these three right here are classics. Nightmare on Elm Street 4 will have to go in. I had to go in okay, because it was alright. It wasn't like the first three Nightmare on Elm Street movies, but it was still watchable, so it goes in okay. Okay, when I got to 5, I remember one time I said I was gonna watch all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies without just all night. I was gonna watch every Nightmare on Elm Street movie. But the thing is, it's kind of hard to watch every movie without falling asleep, because when you get to 5, it's kind of annoying. Nightmare on Elm Street 5 is an annoying movie, but still has some amazing, still has some cool kills. When you got to 4, it was okay, but at 4, Freddy Krueger became a joke. It wasn't scary anymore, it just became a joke, but there was still some scary scenes, and still what makes it a classic. My favorite scene in Nightmare on Elm Street 5 is when dude got on the motorbike and Freddy was touring with him, and he says, "Hey Danny, don't forget to scream and drive." One of the best scenes. And he was on the motorbike, and before he got to the motorbike, he was in his truck, and Freddy Krueger was touring with him in the truck. Freddy Krueger had his burnt arm as a seatbelt, strapped him in, and goddamn, he flew out of the truck and went to the motorbike, and the motorbike sucked his body up. It was all kinds of weird imagery. Had him looking disgusting. It was a terrifying scene. But overall, watching this movie got annoying. Now, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare is a terrible movie. Oh man, it's a terrible movie. But got an iconic scene where Freddy took this chalkboard and had his fingernails. He took his fingernails and scraped it against the chalkboard, and it blew this dude's eardrums out. One of the iconic scenes, but overall this movie is just bad, and it's just him mostly doing jokes. The kills, there was another kill in Freddy's Dead, and it's trash. And that's when he killed this boy through a video game. He was using the boy on the TV as a video game, and he killed him as a video game. It was one of the worst kill scenes of that movie, and Freddy's Dead had to go in worst. Now, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, after Freddy's Dead became a terrible movie, Wes Craven brought Freddy Krueger back in action, where Nancy was playing herself and Robert Englund was playing himself. And it's one of the best Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Wes Craven did a good job with this movie, and it's going in classic. And my favorite scene is when he killed the babysitter at the hospital. I think it was at the hospital. He killed the babysitter, and he looked at Dylan and said, "Hey, Dylan, ever play Skin the Cat?" One of my favorite lines and one of my favorite scenes. And it's going up there, and it's staying up there. And I have another one I'm gonna put, because I didn't get to put it in here. And it's Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake that was made in 2010. And Nightmare on Elm Street that was made in 2010 is also a bad movie. It was terrible. Although there was one scene I did give them credit for because it was scary. And it was when dude was in jail and he got killed by Freddy. And Freddy was tormenting him. That scene was scary, but overall, it was a bad movie. And it's not like the original Nightmare on Elm Street movies. And that's my tier list ranking. Let me know in the comments if y'all think. Let me know in the comments which is one of y'all favorite Nightmare on Elm Street films. Which that I think I should put in that list and should have put in the other list. We got classics. We got Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, and Nightmare on Elm Street. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And, okay, we got Nightmare on Elm Street 4, annoying. We got Nightmare on Elm Street 5, and bad. We got Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake, and worst, we got Freddy's Dead. That was nothing I thought was decent. This is my list and how I felt when making this. And this is my video. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Like and subscribe and comment. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?